a short video, and 2, a short video about the integrations of the Dashnex pages. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial of autoresponders. If you go to the integrations, these apply to, this top line applies to all the sites, right? If you go to dashboard, you see all the names of your websites. If you want to add a website, you can do it here. If you go to websites, you can actually see not only the name, but the subdomain that's created, the URL, the custom domain that you've applied to it, when you created it. And you can also edit the website, clone the website. Say you've got a good, I've got a good pet lover network, but I've also got a bird lover or dog lover, and I want to just copy everything into a new website. I can do that, or I can archive it. And then if I archive it, I can go back up here and unarchive it. And the integrations, this is all they have right now are the autoresponders. So like I've already set up my MailChimp, but basically what you do is you can set up either ActiveCampaign, Aweber, GetResponse, or MailChimp. Okay, I'd be cautious about the MailChimp because I'm going to show you what happens. Is like if you have a Dashnexpages, you probably also have this store, and the store is good because you're marketing your products, right? So like what you do is you go into your main store settings. Once you set up your integrations over here, like say over here, I would go to my autoresponders and I'd set up my whatever autoresponders, and then I would go to my stores, and let's say I'm just going in the first page of your bird lover. You go down into your main store settings, and the idea is that you create these lists. And for at the time I've set up my integrations excuse me, for MailChimp, I would add a customer to a prospect list during the checkout. So what I would do is I created a list. I called it the bird lover for the bird lover store and called prospects. So this way, when a customer actually adds the product to the cart and then goes to the checkout and puts their email, it'll automatically be added to your autoresponder list, right? And then when you go to the products, like say here I've got okay, I guess I only got one product anyway. I've got this nice HARTLEY birds on a branch fashion necklace, I guess I have. If you go edit the product, this happens on all the products. When you create a product, you scroll down to the end, and what it does is you assign customers to an autoresponder list when they pay. So when they pay, it automatically goes, because they're a customer now, they go to a new list. So I call them customers. And then they remove them from the autoresponder. So when they first go to checkout, they're in here, and now they've paid, so they get deleted from here and put into here. So that's a great concept. That's like a good automation. Okay, so but one thing you have to be careful is like with affiliate marketing. This is MailChimp help. They don't like affiliate marketing. So like say if you're an affiliate marketer, it's prohibited, so you can get deleted, or they delete your account, or they, even worse, not even reach a customer. So it's good for stuff like stores when you're marketing products, but when you start marketing like say ClickBank stuff or affiliate stuff, you don't want to do that. But that's not even half of it. Like I created all these stores, I've got all these lists, right? They're audiences. I'm going to log into my MailChimp account. And say if I want to go to audience, I can't create an audience. Let's see, how do I create an audience? Oh yeah, I go to let's see, account. No. Well, here's the thing. If I go to my audience, my manage audiences, let's see, sign up, manage contacts, view audiences. I've got 42. I used to have 78, and I've been deleting them as I create them on SendShark. But you already have the max amount of audiences allowed in your plan. To add another, you'll need to upgrade. So, like I've got 42, right? And if I go to this upgrade, you can see that it's free up to 2,000 contacts, right? But it only includes one audience. They've changed it, so they want you to use different tags and stuff. So like right now I've got like more than 5. I've got unlimited audiences. They want me to pay $2.99 a month, and I don't even know what that means with 1,500 contacts. Oh, it goes with 10,000 contacts. I'm sorry. So it's $299 a month for 10,000 contacts. If I want 20,000, it's $3.99. 30,000, it's $4.99 a month. If I want 50,000, it's $599 a month with unlimited audiences. That's just crazy, right? Like right now, I'm using SendShark. Or here, let me show you HARTLEYBsinger.com. SendShark invite. I probably have an affiliate. Redirect link. Yes, I do. Here, I get 50,000 subscribers for $25 a month. And if you buy it, that's $25 a month. If you buy it a year at a time, it's $197, and it works out to like $16 a month average. But you got to pay it all in advance. But this 50,000 subscribers is a lot better than this. So I'm just going to log in here. Good. Let's see here. Oops. Just a minute. Okay, sorry, I forgot the life. It's now lifestyle.com. So what happens is with their email autoresponder, I get 50,000 contacts, and I can have as many campaigns as I want, right? So I'm just going to create a campaign here, just while I'm in here. I'm going to add a campaign. I'm going to call it Singer Network, since I created that. The HART Singer Network. Reply to singernetwork.com. And go to my gmail.com. Campaign name. This will be Singer Network catch-all. I don't know. This is catch-all campaign for this domain. Company name will be Singer Network. Website HTTPS singer-network.com, and notify me about new subscribers. Okay, so I've created a new campaign for Singer.com. So I just want you to remember that. So in my MailChimp, I can't create an audience, so I'm going to have to pick one that I've already got here. So I've got a let's see here. Oh, it's a good one. I'm trying to clear them out. And Singer Network, yeah. I've got one here this used to be another one. These are dead, spammy emails. I'm going to use this one. So I do have one created on this one. Okay, so I'm going to close all this IES store stuff and go back to the Dashnexpages. So like what happens is that if you want to add your integration, like I said, you're probably going to use GetResponse or Aweber. I've never used this, but I moved away from MailChimp to GetResponse. I actually moved from Aweber to MailChimp, and then I moved to GetResponse, and now I'm Messenger, since like 2009. But let's say you're using MailChimp, right? And you want to create this integration, and it applies to all your stores. So say you would hear MailChimp let's whatever name, doesn't matter. You go, where do I get my API key, right? So to get your API key, you just go into your MailChimp account. You go into up here, I think it's account extras, API keys, and you can just create a client key, and then you just come back here and copy it and save, and that's it, right? So I've already done that, so I'm not going to do it. I'm just here to show you what it's all about. Okay, so now I'm just going to create back in here. I'm going to go to the forms, right? And I'm going to create a form. Not for this, I'm going to go for that one I just created, the Singer Network Catch-all. I'm going to create a form for this network. So I'm going to say singernetwork.com opt-in or newsletter. Let's just say it's a newsletter. English mail. I can, if I want to do that, I can, click here to see what it sounds like.
Congratulations, you're almost done. You just sent an email with a confirmation link. Please visit your email now and click that link to activate your subscription. Thank you.
Yeah. So that one here, I can do it under like an English, female, Spanish, Russian, Polish, but usually you go custom URL and say I don't have anything, but I would say, go to, singernetwork.com after the same thing here. Or it'd be a thank you page basically, right? And then you pass the form data. Then say for here, what I'm going to do is you can say, I usually pick the full name and I go make it visible, and I say it's required, and I put usually enter, please enter your name, make this look pretty, email, and then click here to subscribe. I'm just changing it so you can see what can happen, right? And I add it. Okay, so now what I can do is I can go to this, still in the forms for my campaign. I go to this section here, not edit, not preview. Well, I could preview it. If I preview it, this is what it would look like. All right, just like that. So I'm just going to X that out. I'm going to go to the HTML, and what it does, it pops up some code here. So I'm going to leave this on screen here just for now. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to my Dashnexpages. So now you've seen I've created a form here, a blank new form, and using the MailChimp, which I can close now because I've set up an integration for my MailChimp, right? Okay, so now let's go. I should mention I'm using Singer-Network for my funnels kit, so I'm going to have to pick something here that's That's Sportshand. Okay, sportshand.net. Just delete this here. I'm using this for one of my stores. It's like all I'm doing is I've got this store, I got snow products and I got cycling products. This is just one of these things I bought where you can hook. These are like Amazon or Walmart, etc. Anyway, it's just HTML on a page. Okay, but so I have these integrations up here. You've probably noticed what this easy opt-ins is. You've also probably noticed if you go to a lead generation page and you create a new lead generation, you've seen this form here, right, where you integrate autoresponder. I'll do it the same way, but this one here, if you go to the autoresponder and it's integrated, right, you select your autoresponder you set up, like right here, I've set up my MailChimp, and now it's hooking up because of the API. It's all these lists that I picked up. So like if you recall, I've got the Singer Network newsletter, and I think I had 437 in there, and that's how you would set it up. If you want to use an HTML form integration, this is where you would put it in here. So like say here I put text above the opt-in box. I could say sign up to the newsletter, right? And then over here, this is copy and paste your autoresponder code. That's where I go to here into my code, and I just copy everything, Control C, come back to here, I just paste it, and you can see it's all in here. And then I can say your email, I can say your full name, or here, this would be select email and name, or email only. I put them both, so I'm going to have them both. So that's basically how I do that. Okay. I'm not going to go through here because, as you can see, I've missed a lot of stuff. I don't want to go. I have to enter the name, description. I may want to pick a background. There's timers, there's forms, etc. So I don't want to do that right now because that's not what this is about here. So I'm starting from scratch once again. As you know, I've got my form HTML, right? And I've got the integration set up. Now this easy opt-in, in case you're wondering what that's all about, it wasn't supposed to work, but it seems to work. So like say if you create an easy opt-in, it's add a form, right? You go to the add a form, and let's say I'm going to put sign up to the Singer Network newsletter. This is just a name that for my use, right? I think. Yeah. Okay. So let's say I'm going to put this as practice, just for to be deleted. Okay. So what color? Background color? That's white. I guess that's good. So next, autoresponder. I can do this. I'm going to create this with my MailChimp. I'm going to select a list, go to my Singer Network newsletter, provide your tags, I don't know, email, let's use email and name. Next, trigger button, text on the button. Let's say, wait, sorry, I must have pressed outside here. Just put click here to Subscribe to the Singer Network newsletter. Background, I don't know, let's try blue just so I know what's going on here. Button, I can put a text link or a button. Let's put a button. Pop-up title. I don't need it. It's optional, so I'm not going to bother. Add editor. Oh yeah, let's do that. Here, pop-up image. Let's, I've got a pop-up image. Let's use the stadium of some sort. Okay, add editor. This would be before the opt-in box. I'll say catch up on all the news. Subscribe button, text on the button. Oh, I don't know, maybe that top part was just my description. I don't know. Trigger text on the button. You know what to do. Thank you page. Like I said, if I had a thank you page, it can go to HTTPS. This would be like sports10.net. Thank you. Decline, whatever. Save and publish. So save and publish. Okay, so I've saved and published, and now it's active. Here's an easy, see this copy easy opt-in data. I'm just going to copy it now, so it's copied. And if I go back to my website of SportsHand, and let's say I want to add a new page, right? I'm going to create a custom page. This is a blank page, and I'm going to put opt-in example page, blah blah blah. This is for my own reference. Say if I had more scripts like Facebook Pixel, Google Analytics. Say I go here. Let's see here. To titled. Welcome to sports, or here, Singer Network newsletter sign up. Right? Center. Let's see if my HTML is not that great here. Put I don't know here. Okay, so now I've taken this easy opt-in, right? I'm just gonna copy it, right? Okay, so there. Now that's that MailChimp option, right? If you recall. Now I'm going to go back to, I keep pressing this because it's on my other screen, so it's just popping it up on this screen. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy all this form HTML, and I'm going to put, here I'll put this is the easy opt-in, and then I'm going to put, here. And I'm going to put the Shark form code. Whoops, I guess this should go, is it before, right? Duh. Okay, here, just copy this here, control paste, control paste, control paste, and then I'll copy this. Oh, I have to go back to here, copy this, control C, and there you got it. So now I've got all the form code here. Okay, so you're probably saying like, oh, now what, right? So now what? I'm going to save and publish. I'm going to call it a name. I'm going to call it subscribe test, just because it is a test. And I will be deleting this after. Okay, so now I've got this page. It's an opt-in example page. And let's preview it. Okay, so this is, if you recall, I did that heading, I did the lines, I did that H line. And here, this is the easy opt-in, right? And if I click it, look what happens. I got enter your name and email for the instant download. So let's try one. We're going to go HART. We'll do my 62151 email and HART at 60-141.com. You know what to do. Okay, so this went back to this. This was my 404 page, but as you can see, this could be any thank you page. Like, could be here, thank you for subscribing, here's your download. So now, just to make sure, I'm just going to go back to MailChimp, because that's where I'm still logged in. Okay, audience, contacts here, Singer Network. See, look at that. Okay, I just subscribed. I just subscribed, so that's good. Okay, so now back to this page here. I could have also done, this is a send chart code. So this one isn't as nice, but if you have a nice theme code, you can just do it. So here I'm going to put HART 62-151 or 62-151. I do this so I know which domain I'm sending it. HART at 62-151.com. Click here to subscribe. And well, that's because this isn't set up properly, but it's going to that thank you note, that thank you page. So now if I go to my Send Shark, where's Send Shark? I go to my subscribers and I pick my subscriber list. And I pick Singer Network, it's already there, and there I am. So now I've subscribed on here. So as you can see, like when you look at this this page, this easy opt-in, you know, you can do, you know, wonders with it. Like and also you go easy opt-in, you can create multiple, just add a new form, you know, for say you're subscribing to your free download or for your gardening. You know, like if you think about it, you know, now that you know that you have it, there's probably a lot of stuff that you can do with it. So that's I hope that helps you with the easy opt-in. But while I'm here, I'm going to go with a few other integrations, because I think with this Singer Network, the Sports Network I should say, Sports Hen, did I set up anything? No, I've got nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up something. I'm going to go add a logo. Let's see here. It's my logo. Open graph image. That's what people say when you drop your URL in Facebook, for instance, your open graph. I'm going to do the same thing, but a smaller image. No, actually, I'll just do this same image. Favicon. Right now, you can see. Whoops. Hold on here. You can see this. Well, let me just go here. See, you see the Dashnex. Without a favicon, you're using the Dashnex favicon. So I'm going to add a favicon. And I'm going to use something square. So here's one that's square. So I'm going to use a square one. And I'm going to save all the changes. So now if I go to here and I hit refresh, well, maybe you can't read it, but it's a new favicon. It's not the Dashnex favicon. Okay, that's this one. Scripts, like I said here, if you go to your Facebook business page, you can copy all the Facebook code and Google site code. It used to show up on every time you add a new page, but now it's added after it's posted or published. If you view your source, you'll see this code. Footer scripts, I don't use it. I must have put this here for the store. Source hosting. Okay, I've got a Pix. What do I got here in my Pix? Oh yeah, that's how I got Hen. Sports blogs of the HART Empire Network. I was doing blogging for the Olympics there. So like say here, source hosting, you know how to do it. Like what I do is I upload, say like here, I'll just, go from all, and then just drag the last one into here so it shows that there's 7, and then that's it. So I guess 7 should come over. You can drag and drop up to 20 pictures at a time. Legal pages. Okay, I did create the legal pages. Just see if I generate them. You set up your contact information, candidate. That's my address. I must have done this already because otherwise it would have been blank. Other pages. That's it too. Like say for the contact, I usually do, while it's up here, I'll just do it. I'll just say, I would copy the HTML of my form. Just take this HTML and just copy this all. And just put it, thank you for subscribing. If you need me, contact me. So this way they sign up, right? When they send you a letter. Custom domain. Like I said, I have this as my roots. So if somebody goes, clicks the sports hand, just like this, it goes to the front page that I designate here. The 404 page is like an error page. Like say if you change the page or delete a page, and they type in whatever, it goes to your 404. So you can have a funny, you've hit a 404 page, or you can just set it back to the root. That's what I do. Sometimes I do create it. This footer referral links, as you can see, there's, I've got this right here, this powered by Dashnex. So, if they click that, it goes to that referral, right? But if you don't want it, you can just disable it, save the changes, and then, refresh it, and then it's gone, right? That's how you get rid of that. And if you do leave it, I would open a new window so you don't shoo away traffic. Because after that, they'll just say, what the hell is this? I don't want to go here. And then they'll just X out your site. But you still have your site up if you don't. Okay, I think, this thing here, get support. That's, what do you need? What do you need help with? Setup. That's, support. Sometimes you get answers there before, the community. Anyway, I'm up to 33 minutes. I'm sorry this was not a short video. But I hope hope it helps somebody. Anyway, you know what to do. Down in the comments if you have any suggestions for improvements, or if I did something wrong, or if you liked it, you know what to do. Have a good day.